Today I'm going to show you how to create a dual light effect in Photoshop step by step, and I'll keep it super easy to follow even if you're a beginner. This is a really popular effect for portraits, thumbnails, posters, and creative edits because it instantly adds drama, color, and depth to your image. By the end of this video, you'll know how to build two colored light sources, blend them naturally, and make the whole effect look polished and professional. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Photoshop tips and editing tutorials. Alright, let's jump right in. First, open your image in Photoshop. You can use a portrait, a product photo, or any image where you want to add color lighting. Once your file is open, go to the Layers panel and create a brand new layer. This is important because working on a separate layer gives you full control, and you can always adjust or remove the effect later without damaging the original image. Now select the brush tool by pressing B on your keyboard. Make sure you're using a soft brush because a soft edge will help the light blend more naturally into the background or subject. If needed, lower the hardness all the way down so the brush looks smooth and feathered. Then choose your first light color. A strong color like red, orange, or pink usually works great for the first light source, but you can choose any color that fits your style. Next, start painting on one side of the image. You can paint on the left side or the right side depending on the look you want. Don't worry about making it perfect right away. Just build up the light gently with a few brush strokes. The goal here is to create a strong color glow that feels like it's coming from one direction. Once the color is in place, go to the blending mode options at the top of the layers panel and change that layer to overlay or soft light. Both of these blend modes can help the light interact better with the image and make it feel more realistic. If the effect looks too intense, don't worry. You can always lower the opacity of the layers later. That's one of the easiest ways to control the strength of the light. At this stage, you're just building the foundation for the first light source. Now it's time to create the second light. Go back to the Layers panel and create another new layer. This time, choose your second color. A color like blue, cyan, or purple works really well because it gives a nice contrast against the first light. Select your brush tool again if needed, keep it soft, and paint on the opposite side of the image. So if your first light is on the left, place the second light on the right, and vice versa. Once again, change this layer's blend mode to overlay or soft light. This helps the two colors sit naturally on top of the photo instead of looking flat or painted on. If you want a stronger glow effect, you can brush over the same area a few times to build it up gradually. Just remember that subtlety usually looks better than overdoing it. After both lights are in place, the next step is to blend everything smoothly. This is where the dual light effect really starts to look professional. Lower the opacity of each light layer until the colors feel balanced, usually somewhere around 30 to 60%. The exact amount depends on your image and how dramatic you want the effect to be. If the edges of the light are too harsh, grab the eraser tool with a soft brush and gently fade the edges. This will make the color transition smoother and help the effect blend into the image more naturally. If you want to enhance the look even more, you can add a little blur. To do that, select one of the light layers, then go to Filter, Blur, and choose Gaussian Blur. A blur amount anywhere from 10 to 30 pixels usually works well, but you should adjust it based on the size of your image. A little blur can help the light spread out more like a real glow rather than a sharp painted shape. You can repeat this for both light layers if needed. Another optional step is to add slight contrast using curves. You can do this by pressing Ctrl and M or Command and M on Mac if you're working with a curves adjustment. A tiny contrast boost can make the image pop and help the colored lighting stand out a little more. Just be careful not to push it too far because too much contrast can make the effect look unnatural. The goal is to keep it stylish and clean. At this point, you can also fine-tune the look by going back to your light layers and adjusting their opacity again. Sometimes after adding blur and contrast, the colors need a final tweak to feel just right. You can even duplicate a light layer if you want more intensity, but always check that the result still looks balanced. And that's really all there is to creating a dual light effect in Photoshop. It's a simple technique, but when you combine soft brush strokes, different colors, blend modes, blur, and a little opacity control, you can create a very eye-catching result. This works great for creative portraits, gaming thumbnails, social media graphics, and poster designs. If this tutorial helped you, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more Photoshop tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.